So obviously we got the injury reports out. Let's start with the Tucker Kraft update here. I feel like it's good news. I'm going to get your all's take on it here. Rob Domofsky had tweeted out Tucker Kraft knee was doing rehab work off to the side during the stretch portion of practice. He has a sleeve on his right leg, but seemed to be moving well. Other than Jaden Reed, who will be placed on IR, eventually everyone else was a go for practice. All right. So again, to me, it sounds like there was no limitations in terms of how he was moving, the mobility. Have we got any kind of specific update in terms of what the injury exactly is? Has anybody heard anything on that other than it's just tweaked the knee? Is what I've heard.
That's all I've heard, and that apparently the tests and everything were good news. Nothing major. I haven't heard anything more specific.
Yeah, no, and Matt said all Matt said in his interview was he got hurt practicing because he got hurt in practicing. So that's just about as mad of an answer as you can get, and he has up until game time to decide. So we're hanging out right there.
Well, Matt Schneidman said no filming rehabbing players, but we saw Tucker Kraft doing the following with the sleeve on his right leg, resistance band around the legs. Jacob said, I do that at work every night. Pulling weighted sled by strap around the waist. So obviously some extra resistance there, right? Pulling the sled. High knee jogging, lateral chopping of feet and slides. Am I allowed to say that? Are y'all seeing that?
Yeah.
Go ahead, say it.
We all know what that is.
Go ahead, Emilio. Say it.
What, lateral chopping of feet?
No, the next one.
Oh, yeah. Suck it. Crotch chop handshake with Bo Mountain.
There you go. All right.
You're an amazing person. You know that, don't you?
Matt Schneidman might be the best Packers reporter there is, man. He's just so chill. He's so laid back. So obviously they're throwing the old DX signs out there on the practice field. Anybody who grew up in the late 90s, early 2000s, Tim, I remember when that burst on the scene, buddy. The poor teachers at our middle school and our high school, they didn't know how to react, man, watching everybody.
Neither did the officials in our sports games either, right? That became a pretty popular thing. They didn't know how to deal with it. Now it's fully mainstream, so it's all good, right?
Are you kidding me? That's as PG as it gets nowadays. For sure. So, all right. So to me, how do y'all take those reports, guys? To me, it's good news, right? I mean, it sounds like there's no limitations other than them holding him out of practice. Like I didn't hear him say, "Hey, look, he was jogging kind of gingerly on it. He was going half speed." That top, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Am I reading it the same way you are?
I am. I'm looking at it that way. If anything, I'm kind of keeping my eye on, roster moves. Is there going to be somebody called up or anything like that? Or is this just going to be a scenario where we'll see Tucker out there with the headphones on pregame on Sunday, doing a little field test, little moving, and maybe they make that decision right before game time, So I think it's good news so far.
Yeah. I would think that too, Tim. Honestly, if you're pulling a weight around with the strap, I think you're good. He probably landed on it funny or landed wrong and it buckled, or he probably hyperextended it or something along those lines, and it just didn't feel right. And he went down, and you had to address it. But yeah, if he's kind of doing that stuff, I'm not too worried about it. What I think might happen, maybe you don't activate Micah Robinson this game, and you do activate Ben Sims because he's been a healthy scratch past 2 games. So you could activate him, go 4 tight ends, and just be able to rotate him out if Tucker's not able to go, but maybe still dress him and be good.
Absolutely. Right. Give you an extra guy special teams wise too.
Yeah. Yep.
Definitely. Corey Murphy in the chat says, sounds hopeful. Just hope he's not more prone to injure it worse. And I completely agree, Corey, without us knowing any specifics of what the actual, injury was other than a tweaked knee. I can't imagine they would have him out there doing all that if they were worried about him, something else resurfacing there. So completely agree with that, man, for sure. All right, moving along. Of course they're going to do this to me.
I've seen it. Yeah. I was wondering if it was going to be Mandy or not.
No, it's Brand, evidently. So they let the cat out of the bag. Let's just move it along until it becomes a thing, I guess. But let's see here. So here is the injury report. Not sure why it's popping up like that. Let me see if I can fix that for you guys and gals. Maybe not. Nah. All right. That's about as close as we can get it. Let's throw it up on the screen. Actually, if we close that, maybe. All right, here we go. That's a little bit better. So here's the entire injury report. And thank you, Bran. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Just so she knows anyway. She came home with a huge ice cream cake. Reese's
Nice.
ice cream cake, bro.
I love ice cream cake.
Who doesn't love ice cream cake? Come on now.
Yeah, the triple chin's coming back, boys. I'm telling you, I'm working on it right now. We're gonna have more chins than a Chinese phone book.
Love it.
All right, so the Packers injury report: Zane Anderson with the knee, full participation. We're good to go there. Aaron Banks limited Wednesday and Thursday, back to full participation today. That sounds like great news. Obviously, we talked about this earlier in the week. It sounded like Aaron Banks was not going to be denied. He was going to come out and play this Sunday against the Browns. Obviously, no chance of re-injuring anything there, it doesn't sound like. Nate Hobbs limited Wednesday, Thursday, kind of ramped him up. Today, full participation with the knee. I think we're going to see BTA. You know what I'm saying? I think we're going to see a healthier version of Nate Hobbs this week. Tim, what do you think, man? Because listen, I didn't really see a limitation last week, but you know how it is, man. You get back in there, first regular season game, action in the NFL. It's obviously going to be a little bit different than your second or third.
We talked about that. He looked good, looked solid. He just looked a little. I don't want to say unsure of himself, but just getting his feet under him again out there playing full game speed. I mean, that's tough to do. You missed a lot of camp. We basically got no preseason. And then it's just bam, here you are. I thought he played pretty well last week, but I'm with you, Clay. I think Sunday's going to be a good dose of what Nate Hobbs has to offer in this secondary. I think we'll see him at as close to full strength as he is right now, for sure.
Right.
Yeah. My plan for Micah not dressing Banks very highly on Nate Hobbs playing. So I'm hoping that he comes back and goes. Be able to go full tilt, feels comfortable enough with it. Glad we let him sit out that. We just didn't have to push him too much, and it's been nice not having to do that. But hey, if we have an extra injury on the offense, we got to kind of flip the script, use up another spot for the offensive guys. If our D's ready to step up, let's get him out there and let's play.
Yep.
All right, Josh Jacobs limited all week. We know he's good to go. Tucker Kraft with the knee, not listed on Wednesday. Hurts the knee on Thursday, right? And then today's officially listed as did not participate. His game status is questionable. We covered that pretty extensively. 50-50 shot of him playing. If it were me, if I were in charge, I'd say let's sit him this week. Just there's no reason to try to march him out there, Is he a difference maker? Absolutely. We'll be talking about him with the progress report here in a second. But I think I just don't think it's worth it. If you're not if he's 95% healthy, then I'd treat him like he's 100 or 0% healthy and just sit him out this week. Yeah. That's the way I would approach that. So Jordan Love with the thumb, full participation all week, good to go. Bo Melton, limited with the shoulder, then full participation. So it sounds like Bo Melton probably going to be active, right, for his first game. Because you guys correct me if I'm wrong, he hasn't played in the regular season yet, right?
I thought he played week 1.
Did he play week 1?
Yeah, I think that's when he hurt.
He hurt it week 1.
Yeah.
Might have happened kind of early or something is why he didn't have many snaps. Got it. And then Jaden Reed, of course, is out. He should be going on IR any day now, I would imagine. And then Zach Tom was limited all week long. He's listed as questionable, just like Tucker. Don't risk it. Don't risk, re-aggravating or further hurting that oblique, obviously, right? So moving along to the Browns here. Joe Bitonio, there was rumors he was going to be listed as out, right? Well, he's officially listed as questionable. He did not participate all week long. That questionable, I think they did away with the probable and the doubtful, and now it's just questionable. I want to say I heard somebody talking about that on another team's podcast, that the NFL decided to do away with that stuff. You notice you don't see probable or the.
I think it's doubtful or questionable now. I think that's
what it is.
Yeah,
okay.
I think so.
Got it. So maybe they did away with probable then. But nonetheless, so Joe Bitonio, I think he's closer to not playing than playing, me personally. We'll see. But Borquez is good to go. DeAndre Carter, wide receiver with the concussion, is listed as questionable. Did not participate Wednesday, was limited the rest of the week. Malik Collins, full participation. He's good to go. Jack Conklin, tackle, listed as questionable. Grant Delpit was good to go, full participation. Mike Hall Jr. officially listed as out. He was limited with the knee on Wednesday, did not participate Thursday and Friday, so he's officially out. So they're going to be a little bit weaker there at defensive tackle. We know their defense is definitely the strong point of their team. Tevin Jenkins, full participation. Andre Smith Smith, is how you say it? Okay. So that's their kicker, right? He's listed as questionable. Do they got I guess a kicker on the practice squad? Maybe anybody know?
I don't know actually.
That's
but
very
that's I was
left calf injury too. Interesting on a kicker. Wonder if
Yeah.
he's right foot or left foot. Is that his plant leg or kicking leg? That could be interesting.
Yeah. Then we got Denzel Ward, cornerback. He was full participation. So there you go. That's,
ready to get cooked by MG, baby.
No excuses, baby. It's the Matthew
Seriously.
Golden week. I'm hoping so, right? So we did have a comment in here, and I'm sorry, I got to go ahead and get the screen grab. Was Yuki 1998? Never seen them in here. I'm imagining it's a Browns fan. They said really simply, the Browns will win on Sundays. So let's just go ahead and say that. We'll add them to the graveyard that is. Let's see.
You're an amazing person. You know that, don't you?
Oh, looks like we deleted them, didn't we? We
Okay.
deleted the screen grabs. That's all right, though. Who is it? Rock.
Oh, that
right?
might have been me.
Crack Rock Howard was the one
Yep.
that was.
I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. It's all
I got
good.
rid of them. That was
We
on
did.
me.
Yeah. So now we got this one. So Yuki, this is how we play this game, man. Listen, the Browns may win this game. You know, there's any given Sunday, anything can happen. However, when you come in here and make a statement like that,
Be prepared.
we will be here for the post-game show live. Win, lose, or draw. Packers lose by 40, we'll be doing a live post-game show. And we'll be in here to say, hey, you said so. But I bet you ain't got enough hair on your ass to show up in the post-game show if Packers win. So just know we will be here looking for you, sir or ma'am, whichever it is. So right there.
Get ready to go.
And when you do roll in here, don't be surprised if this is the look we got